David Cole, one of the owners of Fratelli Pizza, and we've been open 33 years. I started in the food service industry when I was in high school at a donut shop at 4:30 in the morning. And then right out of high school, I went into the restaurant business with my uncle Joe Campisi and my cousin Corky Campisi. Then going through El Centro College with my brother Mike, and then deciding to do this on our own was something that wasn't surprising to me, but it was something we just decided to do. We never thought about the future. We just thought about staying open every day. Then all of a sudden you're 33 years with your own company.
David's always working with people to set an example of what a leader should be in the community, what a leader should be for his employees. When I was working there and he was working the floor, he held people to such a high standard. When I'd come back to the restaurant as a guest, he held his managers and his employees to a high standard, which reflected back on the restaurant, the service, the quality of product that you got at the restaurant.
David's leadership and his existence, doing what he does for Irving and other parts of the city, his leadership is awesome. He just shows through his giving back to the community and his time and effort. He just has always been that his whole life. He's always been a giver.
He has the natural mentality to be in the restaurant business because he's a great front man. He loves people.
I hear stories all the time when he was younger. If he wanted to do something, or he worked at Campisi's when he was younger, worked in the kitchen, and if he wanted to make sure something was getting done right, or if he wanted to learn how to do it, he taught himself, you know what I mean? Or he watched someone do it, he wrote down a recipe and then he did it. So, there's the fearlessness of doing it wrong, but then there's also the persistence and the confidence and the ability to make a plan and to execute that plan. I think that's one of the biggest things that any business needs.
I think probably the most important thing is his personality and how he sees everything from the relationships aspect, whereas sometimes it's easy to get more focused on practical applications. He always sees the heart and he sees the person, and makes sure that we recognize the good of the person in all the decisions that we make.
David's always been a great icon for Fratelli. Stick an embroidered Fratelli shirt on him and sit him in a group of people, and you'll remember him. People love him, and that's great branding for Fratelli. He was a great icon for us in branding, so we love him, we appreciate him.
David's love for our industry is generational. He has a heart in educating the youth, and not only the youth that will be the future of our industry, but he'll also take time out to help other restaurateurs. I think that's so important, giving back in our industry, and David just gives back every chance he can to help others.
David puts his heart and soul into everything he does, and it's not lip service. He is passionate, he's true, he's convicted, he's committed, he's trusting and trustworthy, and he does what he says he's going to do, and he stands on his principles. Fratelli stands for the brothers or the brotherhood, and I think in David in particular, that brotherhood is kind of the family of man, and if you're in the community in Irving, you're part of David Cole and his family and his brotherhood. And I think if you know David and you're in David's circle in any way, you are part of the family and part of the brotherhood.
The keys to David's success in the restaurant industry is his love of being in a crowd, of being with big groups of people at events, with his managers, with his brothers as they run the company together. He really shines in that group setting and creates an individual feeling for everybody in the room.
Hey David, congratulations. This is a great honor. I know a lot of people have gotten this honor before you, but 2020, what a year for you to have this honor.
Okay, congratulations, sir. Very proud of you. I know this is something that you don't expect, and something that never in a million years you would have thought that you would have gotten, and that's why you're getting it.
Dave, congratulations, man. You worked hard, you served well, and we are really proud of you. And I can't wait to give you a big hug as soon as this virus is over, or maybe a kiss. Appreciate it.
When I think about getting an award like this, many faces flash from my early days at Southern Kitchen, Campese's, El Centro College, Irving, the city of Irving. A lot of things that there's a lot of people, and you can't start naming names, but a lot of people have done a lot for us and with us, and that's what it takes is it's a partnership, and it's a partnership between your family, and it's a partnership between your employees and your customers and your community, and having those is probably the most beneficial part of my career so far.